Let's talk about why clients don't buy from you. Let's head into this. First, prospects buy you, not the product. That's actually not a reason, but maybe you've heard the request like, hey, can we have you in the post-sale process also? Are you there to implement what you suggest? We would love to have you on the team. If this happens, you don't have any problem because you're doing a lot of things right. But if this doesn't happen, here are some reasons why this might be the case. First, you are actually difficult to work with, right? Yes, ask questions, but learn to ask them in a polite way, not offensive, not arrogant, right? Don't just say no, but live a give to get. If the client wants something, you're allowed to ask for something in return, right? If you have rather long response times, you should work on this to get back to the client early. If you are frustrated for whatever reason in your job, you will mirror this. So clients will feel this and they feel you're difficult to work with. So, and because they buy you, not a product, there is an issue. Next, you're no guide for the client. You should be Obi-Wan or Yoda for your client, right? This is what you should be, and then they will buy from you. If not, you are not able to show them the path forward or to the goal, right? So tell them how you solved issues with similar companies, right? So let them experience that you prepared. Yeah? So you did your desk research, you understand them, and you want them to bring to a better state. And you see the state already very clearly in your mind. Okay? Maybe you show no vision and that's why they don't buy from you, right? Tell your client how the future will look like with your product, with the implementation team, by working together and by experience you and your organization. Maybe you need to bring or show novel methodologies, right? That your solution is helping to implement, right? So non-traditional approaches are highly successful in selling. So and think people, process and technology. And technology comes last. First comes, we think about the people at the client. How could we benefit them? Maybe you haven't done this before, but think about how you truly affect your clients' employees, right? And then their processes. And last, you can speak about the technology and what features it has. Okay. Maybe you're an egomaniac. That can happen. Maybe you aren't even aware of this, right? But if you are pointing to mistakes people in sales calls do, your colleagues do, right? This is a huge sign. So don't add on something someone else said, right? Don't correct someone. It's not good. It shows that you're not a team, but there are single people who stand above others, right? So yes, you know the product better than anybody else, but this is not a place to show off when you're at the prospect side. You're there to be a guide, right? So speak less and listen more. If you speak more than your client or prospect, something is odd. Measure the time, please, and listen, truly listen. Listening means not thinking about the answer while someone else is speaking. Okay, lack of familiarity. That's a big one, because you can work on that very easily. Because can your prospect find you online? Is your AE actually able to tell the prospect to visit you before the first call, to visit your profile, to understand what you're doing, what your opinion is, what your expertise in domain is? That's huge, because you can position yourself as a thought leader in your domain. If you haven't done that, that's the thing. If clients are familiar with you or prospects, the first calls will be warm because they will have the feeling to know you because they've seen you online. It's magic. Okay. Bad relationships with your AE. That might be a big reason why clients don't buy. If you are not a good team, the client will feel this, right? That's very, very clear for everybody seeing you working with your AE, right? So team up, be prepared together. In the best case, really truly like each other and yeah, be truly there to help your client. Last but not least, number 7, you lack sales engineering principles. That manifests in several ways, but principles are important that you can actually sell a product and clients want to buy from you as a person, which they typically do. So, maybe you feel uncomfortable in front of clients or sales colleagues. If this is the case, we need to talk about your principles, right? And the values you have, and the ideas you live your job by, right? If you get treated like a supplier instead of a partner by a prospect, that's another issue, because this means you're not going in there with a partner mindset, but you're behaving like a supplier. You shouldn't. You're a resource to the account team, right? You're the typical demo dolly. If this is the case, they are missing principles, right? Very simple. If you don't believe in your product, that's another thing. And that's a huge thing, right? And if you don't live give to get, that's also a point you should work on. So if the client asks for something, you are actually in the position to ask for something in return, and you should. But those returns need to be prepared. So it's tough to get them spontaneously in the moment, right? You don't prepare questions. That's a big one. If you go into discovery, please prepare questions. Your questions actually make you an expert. The better and more concrete your questions, the more the client will understand if you are a true expert. You don't do desk research is another one. You should, please do. And you're stressed out. If you're stressed, maxed out because you're working on so many opportunities, please, again, work with the account executives. See how you can actually reduce the stress and only work on opportunities that have the biggest value. Okay? So, if this resonated with you, please ask me about the hero's journey of the sales engineer. Contact me, because I think truly successful sales engineers, they act value-based. They feel this fulfillment and they inspire others, especially clients, right? So there's this course. It's over 4 to 12 weeks. It includes coaching and group trainings weekly. There will be a course book for that. And if you want to know more about me, Saleshero, and what we do, there's the YouTube channel called The Social Sales Engineer. Please visit it and look at our content. Thank you very much. Now you know some reasons why you might not sell. Tell me if this was useful. Subscribe to our channel and see you soon. Follow the little phoenix. Bye bye.